Hercules player.
Yes, yeah.
Perks on the slosher, Gabe can do pretty much anything.
And it's good to know that Perks here was part of Lime Soda as Will, who represented Australia this year, and Gabe and Ladius represented us last year. So we're getting into our gameplay now. Let's have a look. We have green versus blue. Flying Fish is blue. And we're seeing Ladius come out with her legendary scope. We have an L3. We've got 2 paint guns coming from Flying Fish. We've got a very standard comp coming out from Flying Fish here. Everyone playing to their strengths. No one's trying to do anything different, which is great. And they instantly take that lead. Now we're watching Gabe, who's actually teamless. He doesn't play on any teams right now, but he has actually been... he takes more of a coaching role.
He does. He coaches our Lagaroos who play Ludi.
But it doesn't matter how long he spends out of the scene because he ends up beating us anyway. He's just got that gameplay, he's just got that skill. So Shock manages to take out that kill. There's a trade between Gabe and Shock. Perks trying to come in with an aggressive baller, opting to blow that up before he gets taken out and gets the hell out of there.
Yeah, and Perks getting the pick on Shock, I'm sure he's enjoying that as their teammates.
Perks! Takes out. Well. It must have already been weak because it was a 1 slosher hit. Perks trying to find someone behind that. No, he's walking straight into the fish bomb. Fish set that trap up and AUNZ ran straight into it.
Fish is a fantastic junior player.
Yeah.
If you ever watch him on stream, that's all I see.
He is a little teapot, short and stout. Here is his 1 bomb and here is his 2nd bomb. It's a little poem.
That's how it goes. He's doing a good job of staying alive using that sponge to assist him.
I know, he's just used it as a soapbox to kind of, push his agenda, his splattershot agenda. Unfortunately, how has he stayed alive in the corner there? Somebody take out Cozzy. Okay, he's been taken out, great.
And we're down to 20 points already, so Flying Fish doing a great job here of holding out the Barnacles.
Yeah, Skidder having a look on the left. Ladies is trying to see if she can take anyone out. But unfortunately, the fight isn't happening. Usually Stingrays are great, but that position, there's not a lot to take him out with.
A really nice flip of the zone though by the Barnacles, putting a 71 penalty on the Flying Fish and buying them a bit more time trying to get back in here.
So what happened there? Who went around the back to actually take them out?
Who knows?
Who knows?
We are subject to the auto cam here, doing our best.
That's it.
The ball is going to push out Skidder.
What? I thought he managed to blow up. It was a stray bomb that he threw behind that left-hand side that had taken him out.
Autobomb's Ladius' biggest enemy at the moment.
Yeah. Fish seeing what can happen on the right-hand side here. He's grabbed the arm. The arm has been chipped off straight away by a stray bomb that he walked into. Fish has been taken out by Skitter, who's still got armor from the other team. Must have been coming in from Gabe. Ladius needs to get out here in a successful jump. Skitter opting to splash down right at the last second. Unfortunately, not enough. Now they have a large penalty to chip through. 40 points. That's a lot of time, and it's enough time to bring a special back up. And
Flying Fish just have really good map control. Even when the Barnacles are flipping this zone, they're not holding on to it for very long.
Ball is coming in from everywhere. Shock doing his best to dance around that. Takes out Skidder. Can we see a flip come through? Shock, there's 2 bombs coming on the right hand side, and there's a flip with the painting with the booyah at the same time.
Good coordination with those bombs.
And that's what we expect to see from someone like Shock. He's such a leader. Pushes in a little bit too deep. They're just trying to drive Flying Fish back out of that zone. Power comes in with his legendary Stingray. He can see it jump directly in front of him, but he's opting not to look at it just yet.
Picks up Ladius.
The counter ray. His sponge gave him away at that point. He couldn't see over. Pop goes the AUNZ player. 1 on zone now.
Powered the last up on Flying Fish here.
That chip damage has put him in a bad position. He has to retreat. He's still got some pressure coming in from that left-hand side where he really has to drop back. This shot's coming out now.
Got another Stingray ready as well, so they might be able to use that to push in here as the Barnacles get through their penalty.
It seems a little bit comfortable coming from the Barnacles right now. They managed to stop that baller from coming in, and Perks has to retreat. Unfortunately, can't. He's been taken out to 3v4. How did they flip? All 4 players are still alive, but the flip still managed to come out, and they've got to work through another set of penalty.
Yeah. They're up against it here, because one zone flip now and it'll be all over.
We have overtime now with a 20-second penalty to run through, but then another 28 seconds after that, but they've taken in at 2 players. So Flying Fish have one more attempt to kind of get this through. Bombs are coming in on site. Shock! Oh no! Has succumbed to the pressure. Gabe has pushed out the Armor Blue, are coming in with a push. That's 2 down.
Oh, that's gonna be it.
3 down, and what a final we saw through there. Gabe bringing out that armor and coming in and just being able
burrowing his way into the...
Just letting that chip damage and that reduced damage to armor.
Yeah, using that paint output of the junior, securing the zone and securing the win.
Oh, what a game. That comes out first from... and look at all those kills. Those kills are completely even between the 2 squads. There was no standout as far as one individual player. I think what we saw there was it came down to comp, and it came down to coordination between the teams.
Yeah, really back and forth. Even when we thought one team had control over it,
no, they did not.
You'd see a flip come out, and we'd be back at it again. So that was high-paced and highly entertaining.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to see. And next we have
Tower control. Yeah, on Starfish.
So this map is... It's a large one, and the tower doesn't go straight from the beginning to the end. It kind of meanders down in like a zigzag.
It does.
Down the map, which means that you've got to be prepared in the next area that the tower's about to move into. And
it goes under that snipe area.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be interesting. I think Power and Latius are going to be able to stay up high and have pot shots at the tower as it goes through. So,
but once it gets pushed to that first side, we're going to need to see the reposition of the charges, because that snipe area no longer becomes safe. That becomes a playground for Slayers and for Perks Slosher, for example.
Yeah, last tournament that we held, Perks popped off in this very map mode and led his team to victory there. So I'll be looking forward to watching him slosh his way through this one.
Yeah, so we're going to either see them charge up their Stingrays and jump back out to base, or hopefully maybe they can get up on the top right-hand corner if they can position themselves and transition quick enough that they don't get taken out by Slayers. We're getting into our next match now between the Barnacles and the Flying Fish. The Flying Fish coming out as Team Purple, and Barnacles are coming out as Team Green.
Oh, and there you go. They're mixing it up a bit. No charges.
No charges. Okay.
Power on the remix, and it's actually Shockwave that's picked up the ballpoint, and Lattice on the K-Pro.
In back point, Flying and Perks coming out with, this is his strongest weapon. He is a slosher main through and through. And he's
applying that pressure.
He's found his teammate up the top there. He knows where Shock's going to be placed. Or goes a little bit too deep, and Fish manages to take that out. There's still turf control coming in from the Flying Fish. They're definitely holding it here, but they've stopped that push. A bit wary about Fish flanking with the junior.
Yeah, they went 2 down and couldn't quite hold on to mid. So.
And what a helmet he's wearing.
Yeah. A very nice outfit.
It's a very nice outfit. I feel we need a comment on the fashion, because that's half a Splatoon.
It is. Skittered dancing around, but Fish managed to pick him off.
Unfortunately, you only get 4 dashes with the Tetra, and on that 4th one you become a sitting duck. Not a flying fish, a sitting duck. I'm pretty sure I just saw 50 viewers just leave after that pun. I'm so sorry, guys. We're looking like... What I really like that I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of grouped play. These guys don't play with each other often.
They're working together well, aren't they?
Yeah.
And just for everyone who doesn't know, I guess, Shock has been playing a lot of K-Pro. And we saw Yosh earlier, so they've sort of seemed to have traded roles a little bit in their teams. And it's
where Shock may be electing for more of like a shot caller's role, where he can see more what's happening in the back line.
Yeah, and just picking up new weapons and staying flexible, which I think is important for teams.
Definitely, especially when we pull out a game mode such as this, where we throw them all in random teams.
That's right.
At least they're nice and flexible. I think they're doing it just for us.
Well, we appreciate it.
We appreciate it. So we've seen an 81 push come out from the Barnacles, but it looks like a back and forth right now. They're getting to their first checkpoint now, which it looks like we'll see that transition where Snipe is now no longer a safe place, because you can jump straight from the tower straight to Snipe.
Straight onto Snipe, yeah. Skitter's taken out Shock there, and now he's going to set his sights on Cozy.
Looks like that push was stopped right there, knowing that the armor's come out as well. Not enough, and there's not a lot of movement when you're shooting with that K-Pro, so you've got to either take the shot or get out.
And Barnacles pushing again. See if they can get through that checkpoint.
They burnt through that first. Yeah, that's past checkpoint 1. Well done to the Barnacles. They were looking at a 50-point push now. Some tent has come out from Cozy, which should distract someone in the backline. Manages to take out Gabe, who's just...
finds Perks flying in.
It's a very nice double between the two. They're going to be pushing through this. It seems like they're a bit desperate to kind of get to that tower to stop this push from happening, when they really need to go in with their specials. Or Power managed to take out. That was a 3v1.
It's a really nice push, and only 10 more points to get through. So they can stay on there.
Shock trying to dance around that.
No, down to 5.
Unfortunately,
Fish
Gabe
is still hiding in there.
And they've got a good jump system happening at that Snipe, because it's very hard to get to Snipe because they've got to push past the tower and swim up that wall.
Looks like they're just going to jump back in on Cozy.
It's important to keep up that pressure, so Cozy's done a great job coming back. Unfortunately, not a good jump. You got to dance behind those speakers if you want that jump in mid, otherwise you're ripe for picking.
Yeah, I think that jump had about... I think it had all 4 players on the other team shooting at it, so didn't have much of a chance there.
It was a summoning ritual by the time he landed. Cozy knows that Skitter's trying to come up there and instantly places that bomb.
And he's found Perks here as well, who's got the ball
Oh, a bit
off.
of dancing around the ball. Paints himself a bit of room and just sneaks around the side of that ball. It was a really good play coming out from Cozy there. Ladius is holding up the front by herself. Shock seems to be helping out. But they're really noticing the Flying Fish trying to come around and take someone from behind a lot.
Yeah, and Barnacles in pretty strong control with just over 30 seconds to go, and their push of 5 is looking pretty strong at this point. They look pretty comfortable just trying to defend this.
Oh, from behind,
Nice
Skitter managed to take out. He's probably got a bit of chip damage. No, there's good spacing coming out from that ball point, who's managed to throw out a rain. Skitter needs to get 2 more shots, but unfortunately the 2v1 comes out from Ladius. Great positioning.
We'll get his splashdown back then.
Followed by that as well. 1 more push on that tower. He's trying, but he gets picked off straight away. So that looks like it's a solid win
game
from the Barnacles.
Yeah. They had that one really, really nice push that the Flying Fish couldn't do anything about, and then just happy to hold mid and deny the tower.
Yeah, that's it.
Really strong play from the Barnacles, and we're tied at 1-1, and that's what we want.
That's what we want.
A live 3rd game.
So you can see the kills coming out from the Barnacles. That I think they really got that kill streak on that big push. I think it was fairly even when it came back to center.
Yeah, it sort of snowballed for them, didn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of feeding from the Flying Fish.
They were. There was a bit of desperation to get out to that tower, which happens to the best of us, really. It's not a easy thing to hold back that want to just spring onto the tower straight away. So we're going to finish this off. It's a 1-1, so this is for the win with a nice Clan Blitz Camp Triggerfish. So this bucket is a marathon away from each other. It is a big Tetris piece. It's the worst Tetris piece you've seen. It's one of those downright down ones.
Yeah, but the I guess the benefit is that you got that middle bridge in Clan Blitz, so you can go straight over. And often we see bowlers or bubbles trying to push that ramp there towards the clam basket. The other option is to go left and try and get a sneaky jump up the top there and catch everyone by surprise. But these teams are pretty good. They might be onto that one.
Yes, they might be all over that one. So the Barnacles readied up, obviously feeling pretty confident after that
that last win.
They're ready. They haven't changed their comp. With that flip between Latias and Shock, Latias coming forward, and she played really well with that K-Pro,
She did.
which she's never played. She's never played that internationally. She's always been known as the Charger main. She's always had a pocket K-Pro, because her aim is great.
As a fellow West Australian, we've been killed by pretty much any weapon.
Every weapon, any weapon, any meme, anything that happens, we've been murdered.
But yeah, her K-Pro is very strong.
So now we come into our final match. Between the Flying Fish and Barnacles, we're looking at blue and yellow. With the Flying Fish being yellow and Barnacles being blue. So you can already see that the spread from electing for the Flying Fish to go one out the right-hand side while 3 head to the middle. And the first kill comes out on Cozzy, but it's traded back by Fish straight away. And says, no, I'm the better junior.
You see Fish electing for the Cancer Junior and the bubbles here.
And he's clam hopping his way. Oh, unfortunately, he picks up one when he runs into a bit of trouble. He's hoping people have
the bubbles to protect himself, but
Power was that Power, I think, has seen all that before and gets behind the bubbles. Hoping to pick up save that ball right at the end. Oh, Cozzy manages to get out there just at the right time.
They lose that ball on bridge, but keeps his life.
And it's all about the sanctity of life, isn't it? Sometimes it's just not worth grabbing that clam ball.
Or they're just rotating to apply a bit more pressure at this bridge. Need to watch out for the charger of Power up there.
Especially, not just the charger, but Power up there with the charger as well. Anyone can be picked off at any moment, and if you give yourself a ball, that gives him a big radar to shoot you.
Those
Now,
torpedoes just annoying everyone.
Fish knows how annoying it is, but it doesn't seem to phase the charger because...
Oh, and they get a score, and Cozzy's going to follow up with a couple of clams.
Great, so we see a 74 push come out. It looks like it's been relatively unhurt. I don't think that's going to be any more.
Yeah, I just think with this map, any score's a good score. It's such a long way to get to the basket.
You really have to fight your way through 3 or 4 kind of team battles first, don't you? To kind of get to the end bit.
Yeah, you do. And like I said, the bubbles, and it's hard to continually wipe from that position.
Yeah, that's it. So Shock has managed to raise himself higher enough than the 2 bombs that came out underneath him. But Herx manages to take out with his CDS. I haven't seen Shock pull out a custom Jolly Squelchers, but it's good to see it. Okay, bringing out that armor, seeing if he can get some... No, he's interested in just painting, making sure that...
Yeah, he's playing that 96.
Ooh,
nice
Power
shot.
takes out the... Ooh. Pay your respects.
My Shock managed to pick him up as well.
Oh, with a few tap shots as well.
And here comes Skitter with the ball.
Manages to pop the first bubble, but
defensive
there
bubbles.
is 3 sets of bubbles coming out. Gabe with the second throw. Well done, Gabe. Putting Flying Fish in the lead. Perks is not going to even worry. He's just dancing. Look at... And that's what I love about the custom Jewelry Squelchers. The rolls are the most mobile that you'll see out of all the Jewelries.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to hit when you have a competent custom Jewelry Squelchers. Emphasis on the competent.
Yeah. If only we had one of those. Really nice push there from the Flying Fish. Get back to the game.
Yeah, back to the game.
Shock just trying to paint up a little bit.
Doesn't want to pick up that 10th clam because he becomes a power bait at that point. He just needs someone to help paint him. If he keeps painting, he's going to give away his position. So he needs... Oh, he's come out. He's going to get a few shots on him.
Oh, I think he might have thrown that too far.
What about that protection from those bubbles? I can't believe this synergy's coming out. Instantly, Fish just must have that support nature in him to just kind of envelope him in a bubbly goodness.
The bomb off that bubble, picking up Cozzy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It was a good throw by Perks. They're mounting another push here with that sprinkler on the side of bridge. Torpedoes behind people are the worst to try and defend because you've got to turn around. Oh, no, he doesn't manage to get the third one. Doesn't matter who picks up Latias. The ball is sitting underneath. Unfortunately, you have to...
snuck in. Can he throw it?
He's done it. He's got the next pop.
Gabe's up there. I'm not sure if he can follow up. There's probably too many barnacles in his way.
With too many barnacles. And you know, you step on a barnacle, you're going to get hurt. But they've managed to close off that attack there, which has gone really well.
And it's 30 seconds left, and it's really still anyone's game. If the Barnacles can mount a push here.
Barnacles need to get 2 balls together. ASIP.
They do. They've got the pity, but and they've started to generate some specials, so they can stay alive here. They're in with a chance.
They managed to get some control back. Oh, unfortunately,
Perk's picking up his teammate's shock.
He can sniff out shock from anywhere. They know how each other play. It's good to see. Laddie's been taken out.
Done. They're going to push in and score again.
Oh, that's one way to finish off a game.
One clam in, and that should be it. There it is.
There it is. So Flying Fish managed to take out that game.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
So we get some mixed results coming through.
That's great to see. We saw Barnacles win the last game. Just want to have a quick look at those scores there. Perks taking up the top and Shock taking up 2 of our big murderers in the AUNZ scene, so it's not surprising.
Yeah. Bringing justice to the stream.
Yeah, that's it. Literally, yeah. I see what